The name is beer and kebab. The league is RRF1. And ladies and gentlemen, this is race night.
Last car approaching the grid.
Nose damage.
It's ridiculous.
Box, 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 box. Really? In.
What an idiot.
Sake.
Send it.
Whoa!
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
I had no brakes.
Oh my god, it just blew up on its own.
We're gonna have to retire.
Get it, Kel, get it. Well, I hope he has damage. A stupid move.
No! Bicep.
Yes! That's what I'm talking about, guys. We did it once again, guys. Once again.
Champ, what a career. Thank you.
Thank you. Finally.
Get in there, Lewis. You are the man. You are the man.
Yeah, does that do that? Yeah, good evening. Beer and Kebab, the racing guru. Welcome to Sunday race night. We tonight are at Canada, Montreal. Does help if I pull the mic thing down. It should be working fine now. And yeah, got two commentary people tonight with me. Two guys. We have the current Division 2 Championship leader, Ben Prime, and also we have my teammate at Alfa Romeo, Mr. Rich Bishop. Good evening, fellas.
Good evening, Pierre. Good evening, race fans. This should be really good. I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah. For those in the chat, there's a little button here called a microphone. Oh, I forgot to fucking press it because I'm a dickhead. Anyway, there we go. Right. So we're going to jump straight on to the action. I just got to do a couple of things here. I've got to do that for that and do that. And what a qualifying session that was. No time set by anybody. Only got 14 drivers tonight. People got work commitments and this, that and the other, so we're going to run with the 14, so there's no Q1, we'll be straight to Q2. Quick things from the chat. Good evening, Kai. Cookie's got problems with his Xbox, I think, and he'd had to reinstall the game. That's a real shame. But we don't need the Alfa Romeo points. We're that far ahead in the Constructors' Championship. We don't need the points, so we're good. Right, okay, so Canada. What do we think, ladies and gentlemen? And what do you think, co-commentators? Who's for the win tonight?
Can't look past Towley. I can't see past him at all.
What, because he's so fat or something, or just, you know, I don't know. What do you mean?
No, he's like 4th in the world on the time trials. If he
Wow.
can set a lap like that in qualifying, oh, we might as well pack our stuff up and go home.
Well,
Syke retired.
I've just seen that.
So it's got a
Qualifying ban, yes.
So as
For calling,
sniper.
for causing mayhem at Monaco. Wow. Okay, yeah.
I forgot that.
So that actually does throw an interesting conundrum into the race. With Syke starting from the back, because we all know he's got some serious pace. He's a championship leader, but yeah, that's going to really he's going to have his work cut out tonight. But you never can tell. Anything can happen to Formula One. It normally does. Right. Whilst Bigley's on his outlap, I'm just going to bang up the league tables, ladies and gents, just so you can quickly see, because just Bigley's on his outlap at the moment. Bomb. I think that should be there. I'm going to put that up there before Bigley starts his lap. If it will let me do it. Right, there we go. That's the current league table for Division 1. Syke 124, Robbo 104, then Bingley 78. All right, well, we'll come back to that shortly. We're just going to jump on board with Bingley as he starts his first flying lap. He has opted for the hard compound tyre.
Yeah, I think a few will go out on the hard tyres just to put some rubber on the track before going out on mediums again.
Yeah.
Interesting. Looks like someone's going to go out on softs. AJ at the minute is sitting on softs. I'd be surprised if he comes out on them.
But if you're going to go hard and fast in Canada, always best to put a rubber on. Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, you got it eventually. Well done. Congratulations. Okay. Let's have a little look again. So, can someone turn the water air down, please? I can hear the game through someone's headset. Right, Billy coming through sector 2, 41.755. That's pretty tidy on the hards. We're looking to do perhaps about a low 1 minute 10. Comes around the hairpin, bit of a lock up as he's trying to get the brakes, brake as late as possible, get the power down, coming down the back straight, or the elongated main straight, for want of a better word. Coming up to the wall of champions, as I call it. Can he get through there safely? Yep. Let's have a look, see what sort of time Bingers can do. It is a 1 minute 10.1. Good lap there from Bingers. Right, guys, if you can give me some ideas on who's where on tracks, just so I can...
I think it was invalidated.
There's a 3-car squabble coming down the straight.
Yeah, I'm watching that now. Sneaky Wolf. Other cars are drafting them. There's actually a car in front of them. There's a Ferrari in front of them. I'll jump back. Johnny Bravo 110.5. Here comes Sneaky Wolf. Sneaky got a bad exit there. I think he's been that lap actually. JDP goes through.
He did make a mistake.
Right, let's get back onto some. Right, Ralph's coming through now.
Oh, pause.
110.5.
Pause, got out of the way.
Right, Jimmo's coming down the back straight. Yeah, there's being had his lap invalidated. It's a shame actually, because it was actually a very quick lap. Towley goes fastest with a 110.2 on the hards.
Yeah, I think I'll get used to this for the rest of the evening, to be honest.
Jimmo 110.7 puts him into 5th place. Solid time there. Sectors, that's probably slow cars actually. Bingley's coming down again. Or is he coming into the pits? What's he doing? No, he's on a fast lap. Comes to the Wall of Champions. It's a slow lap. He'll be going again. So we'll jump off onto AJ coming through the Wall of Champions in the Ferrari. What can AJ do? This looks pretty nifty, but he is on the softs. It's a 110.2. Oof, wow. I tell you what, that's going to be disconcerting for AJ, isn't it? Setting a 110.2 and he's seen his teammate go faster.
He's gone.
On a set of
tyres. He's on 0 ERS.
Yeah, on a set of tyres with 2 grades harder. But he might be going again, actually. I'm not sure. Right, who else have we got on track at the moment? Jimmo is... JDP's not on one. Pos is about to start a flyer. Fresh LP on the mediums. Coming through to the Wall of Champions. Doesn't look particularly quick, so we'll jump off that one. I want to find someone on a flyer. Tally's coming into the pits. Where's
Bingley.
Where's Robbo? Right.
Bingley's going to be next.
Yeah, I'm on
Back
board
straight.
Bingley. Let's see what Bingley can do for the Wall of Champions. This is looking pretty quick actually. 1:10.1 maybe? 1:10.0, fastest we've seen so far.
Oh, wow.
2/10 quicker. Good lap there. And now we're going to jump on board to Robbo, who is coming through Sector 2 at the moment. D95, I am extremely good, as ever. Thank you, welcome, nice to see you in the chat. Never felt better, never felt better. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling strong, and I'm ready for a good race tonight. Psyche in the chat says, me, himself, Bingley and Towley are right next to each other on the TT. Kai says AJ lifted off down the straight. Yeah, he's obviously getting ready for a lap. Here comes Robbo. Right. Oh, yeah, using all the track there. Really using that curb. All the champions. What can come through. 1:10.5 puts him into 4th position as it stands. Fresh goes fastest with the faster with the 1:10.1 on the mediums. Who else have we got? Matt goes 8th.
Is Robbo still on pad?
I don't know actually. I don't know. On board of JDP. If you guys can just keep an eye on what's going on. I'm just on board of JDP Apex at the moment. Good evening, Ghost. Nice to see you in the chat. How are you? I think this is a fly. I didn't quite catch the Sector 2 time there, but I think he's... yeah, he is, yeah. Luce is in the chat to Ben Prime. Yes, he is on the pad.
Wow.
On board of JDP as he comes through the Wall of Champions chicane. Brushes against the wall there. That was nicely done. This looks a good time. 1:10.2 puts him into 4th. Was half a second quicker than his previous lap. Good job there. Is Matt going again? I don't think this is a fast lap by Matt. Where's Fresh? Fresh is coming into the pits. Of course, for anyone who doesn't know already, the Q2 run is all about getting to the top 10 and choosing your tyre strategy for the race. The time you set your fastest lap on in Q2 will be the tyre you start the race on.
Has JDP just come back out on the same tyres he qualified on, or has he just kept on going? He's on his 4th lap.
Not sure. I'm not sure. Johnny Bravo's left the session. Can one of you guys re-invite Johnny in? Yeah, I'm good, thanks, Ghost. Oh, is that Retrieve? Is that Bob? Is that Osama bin Laden? I do believe that's Osama bin Laden. Bend over, Big Ben, mentally ill, Bob the Builder. I believe. I could be wrong, but I think that's him. Sykes says in the chat, it's a dry race, ladies and gentlemen.
All done.
It's a dry race. Yeah, JDP comes into the pits. Okay. Still 6 minutes to go in Q2. Johnny B is obviously having some connection problems. We'll try and get him in if we can. Yeah, Retrieve, of course you are. Osama bin Laden. Absolutely.
Who's that?
Bob the Builder, Bob the Mechanic, Bob the Refugee. We just call him Ben. I don't know why we do.
No, there's only room for one Ben in this league.
Yeah, because you're that wide. I've heard stories about you, mate. Dizzy Barracuda, good evening. Welcome. Nice to see you along. Dizzy, of course, I'm one of our F3 drivers.
Oh, they're all coming out now.
On board with Robbo. Johnny's got back in. Oh, Christ. Oh, almost turned my Xbox off there. That'd be a disaster. Right, on board of Robbo. Back, they come down the back straight to start a flyer.
Oh.
Robbo, of course.
Fresh coming out on softs.
He's obviously looking for a track position. He needs to get into Q3, doesn't he? It is, of course.
As do they all.
Well, generally speaking, I'd say it's a one-stopper, this, isn't it? Mediums to hards, hards to mediums, really.
Yeah, softs to hards are doable, but you're relying on a safety car to make the softs last.
Okay, here comes Robbo. Oof, Robbo really getting the power down there, flying through turn 4 and 5. Rob's very smooth on the pad, isn't he?
Yeah, he's very good.
Yeah.
I thought I was pretty quick on the pad, but wow.
I do like using a pad, I really do, because when I piss myself, it stops it from leaking out, you see. That's why I like wearing a pad. Oh, sorry, a controller. Right, control pad. Right, okay, got you. Boom, boom. Fucking Rich is quiet. Hey, actually, no, Rich is too... Rich, stop talking, mate. I can't get a word in edgeways.
Nah, sorry, I was just Nicker Boy's being a bit loud, that's why I put myself on mute.
Got you. Right you are. Right, here comes Robbo. This is looking again a pretty quick lap. He's gone for the medium tyre, so he'll be looking to get into the 1.9s here. Yeah, 1.93, fastest we've seen so far. Who else is currently on track? Towley is just coming through, brushing the wall of champions. Is he? Is that right? Yes, he is there. What can Towley do? Towley is 5th fastest, a 1.95. It was invalidated. It was an invalidated lap. That's what. Right, AJ is coming up through the chicane. Who have we got? Sector 3, Jimmo. Actually, was Jimmo? Okay, yeah.
AJ as well.
Jimmo coming through the World Champion chicane on the medium compound. What can Jimmo do? Can he improve? Looks like he can. But another guy who's got an invalidated lap. Doesn't count. Bingley, meanwhile, goes fast. Oh, 1.87.
Oh,
Bingers.
AJ's up there.
Matt's here. AJ's gone second faster than the medium. What can Matt do? Matt, a 1.98 puts him to 4th place. AJ, the 1.91. Sneaky Wolf gets in there. The 1.95 he sneaks into 4th place. Now is Towley going again?
Pos.
That's the question.
Pos and Fresh.
Let's watch Pos, and yeah, Pos is the lead car. He's coming in the pits, so we'll jump on board with Fresh. Towley's in the pits. In fact, Fresh is in the pits. Who is actually out doing a fast lap?
Apex.
JDP Apex sets with a 1.9.5, puts him into 4th. Solid lap there.
Yeah, the 2 Red Bulls, 4th and 5th. Come on, the lads.
Right, where's Ralph and Jimmo? There comes Ralph. Ralph is 6 tenths up on his previous time. He needs that. He needs that pace. Yes, gets to the 1.99. Where's his brother? There's Jimmo. Jimmo's also now coming down to the Wall of Champion chicane. But you know, he's coming into pits as well. They're going to have to, guys, have to do a very quick turnover now if they want to put out another lap. Towley's going to have to get his arse outside as well. They're all going to have to go pretty quick. In fact, Johnny Beast in 11th at the moment. He is in the danger zone, as is Jimmo. I think we're going to see Ralph, Matt Sneaky doing in-laps. Probably JDP's going to be doing an in-lap. We're going to have AJ is coming out of the pits. Get a strange time there for AJ. Not quite sure what that's all about. Okay. Well, Bing's retired from the session. A 1.87. I think that's fair to say that is enough. That is going to get him comfortably into Q2. Robbo likewise has retired. He thinks a 1.93 is enough. Jimmo has retired from session. Right, that's probably a strategy call there. He's going to look to start on fresh tyres towards the back of the grid. Fresh LP and Towley on outlaps. Where is... Right, okay. They're both side by side. Right, Towley's just the lead car. Ralph has retired. He's happy with a 1.99. Two of these guys are going to drop out. Ralph is safe, actually, looking at that. Possibly... No, is he safe on that? Johnny B goes quicker than he was before, 1.97. That puts Towley in the drop zone. Towley needs to get a good lap here. Pos on the brink. Pos is not going to get out either, so Pos has made his call. It's he's banking on Towley making a faux pas somewhere. Good evening, Shrews. That's my Latin name, Berus Kebabius. It's Latin for something or other. Ghost in the chat, should be interested to see how this race pans out. Absolutely, yeah, it's going to be a fascinating race. Now, on board with Towley, he's got fresh LP, I think, behind him as they're starting their flyers. This is all about, can Towley get into Q2? You'd think if he has a clean lap, he will comfortably get into Q3. You'd think so. He's 3 tenths up after the first sector. Well, in that fact, he'd be 4 tenths up, which would be enough as it stands to get him into Q3. Fresh, by the way, Ben and Rich doesn't need to settle up. He can just coast in now on those softs.
It might just be a strategy call, wanting to start on the soft tyres.
I think
just be personal preference.
He already set his fastest lap on those tyres. Let's, I think, best lap was on the mediums. Okay, he wasn't. Okay, it might be. Well, here comes Towley, flying down the back straight. DRS opens, heavy braking zone now. Needs to take his slings the car in, gets almost like a slingshot effect. Almost brushes the wall there, but this looks good. This looks good. 194 puts him to 4th place. What can Fresh do? Did he go for it? Yeah, Fresh did go, and he put in. Ghost says, hopefully Forza Toro Rosso can finally score good points this weekend. Yeah?
Hopefully the Red Bulls can score points. Me and Joker have had podiums this week at Canada. One of them needs to follow suit with that.
Absolutely. Alright. Keen Streams, welcome. Thank you for the follow. I thought you followed me before. Okay. But welcome. Put up a chair, grab yourself a beer. So it's Q2 over and done with, ladies and gents. We're going to wait for these cars to come round or just retire from the session, and then we'll be starting going into Q3 top 10 shootout. So, I'll just give you the runners and riders there for Q2. In fact, it's already gone off the screen. So
it's not giving me that option either. I don't know who's we've lost. Pos and who else?
Lost Jimmo, Pos, somebody else, and somebody else.
It's Psych and Sniper because they had bans.
Yeah, that's it.
Right.
Alright.
Taylor coming straight out of the box.
2 runs on the softs, I reckon, because most of these guys haven't run the softs yet, so they can burn up 2 sets. So there'll be 1 out.
Yeah, I think you get an extra set as well, don't you?
Yeah, minimal fuel, which I think is it 3.4 laps? I think the minimal fuel setting.
It's different for each track. I think this one's 2.7, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I think it's not a lot anyway. Put it that way. Right, okay.
No, it soon goes.
Let's go on Towley. Yeah, so they'll have time to just do a cautious out lap, a real flyer, again a cautious in lap, and then get back out for another run, second run. In fact, if they've got the tyres, technically you can do just about almost 3 runs on this. Maybe not quite. Pushing it. Alright, so Towley in the Ferrari. Comes up to the hairpin. Comes down, just getting himself all ready, just checking to make sure his ERS is correct, his brakes feel right, the balance of the car feels right. As he starts to put the foot down now, then goes under brake into the Wall of Champions. He'll be looking to get a good exit out of here to maximise the power, the speed, as he comes to cross the finish line to start his first flying lap in Q3. So, let's see how he gets on safety through turn 1 there. No crashes so far, so it was good to see.
Yeah, nice and smooth through there, Towley.
Or bad to see.
Lovely first sector.
Yeah, or bad to see if you like that kind of thing, of course. Alrighty. That's a positive chat. Did my best, messed 1 corner up and curtains. A good effort from the guys. Alright, Towley around the apex. Takes a tight line into the corner, which pushes him wide, but allows him to get the power down early as he exits the corner. Heavy braking zone now, coming up to the Wall of Champions chicane. Again, takes a wide line through there to slingshot the car through. Let's see what sort of time he can set. It's looking good. So 1 minute 8.6.
Oh, it's a stormer.
Towers in sector 1. Sneaky is coming down. We've got a Ralph on board of Ralph as he comes across. What can Ralph do? It's a 1 minute 9.1. Sneaky. He's got a Red Bull right behind him. His teammate Apex.
Yeah, I think he's given his teammate a tow here.
Yeah, it's got
He
Apex
did.
into third. Bingley in sector 2. Johnny B. Where's Robbo? Robbo's a bit further behind. Here comes Matt
Fresh.
in the Haas. That's Matt, I think, first. Fresh is on outlap. 195. Johnny B. What can Johnny B do? Good time. 190. Oh, yes, it is a good time. 190. Johnny's found some pace. Robbo has obviously made a slight mistake. He's gone into the pits. Bingley coming through to the World Champion chicane. Notice there, he takes a different line to Towley. Interesting that. But goes second fastest.
Oh, it's another storm on that.
1:08.6.
Wow.
It was AJ in the Ferrari. It was AJ coming through now. Through the final corner, gets the power down, DRS open. This is also looking a pretty quick time from AJ. 1:08.9 puts him into third place there. Fresh is now on his fast lap. Cheating. Cheat bots, definitely. It has to be.
I'd have to cut that last chicane to get a minute in it.
I have to cut all the corners to get a 1 minute 10. Jesus. Right, here comes Fresh LP. Just runs the curb a little bit. Or threatened to just pull the car off there. I just noticed that. But looks pretty solid. 1:08.9.
Oh, good
third
lap.
fastest by Fresh LP. I think everybody else will be coming in. They're all going to be
4 of them
on
in 1 minute 8.
laps. Yeah. Okay.
That's staggering.
Yeah, look at those lap times, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very fast. Rich is in chat, beer. Might have to leave the pipe. My son's been a bit loud. And I'll come off mute. Sorry about this. No, it's fine, Rich. Not a problem at all. Good evening, Mr. Dan Pennells, otherwise known as my son. All right, my son. How you doing, mate? Hope you're doing all right. Bye, Rich.
See you later, Bish. Dig easy.
Lucy's in the chat. Not going to lie. I should have had a 1:08 on Friday. My reply to that is I am going to lie. I should have had a 1 minute 7, but I am lying. But yeah, well, you had a great win, didn't you?
Yeah,
great win for.
I should have had 1 minute in it. I should have been in the 1 minute 8.9s myself, but I just couldn't pull that together at all for the life of me. But it's gone, it's done.
It's all
not
about.
dwelling.
It's all about. What's Johnny? Okay. Right, Sneaky was that Robbo? Yeah, Robbo. He's just about to start his flyer, so we can jump on board of Robbo. In the
He's got a track to himself.
in the Alfa Romeo, otherwise known as a Team Alpha Male, the best drivers, of course.
Otherwise known as Team All Female.
You know when you're talking shit, your lips move, Ben.
You've got nothing on the British Red Bulldogs.
British Red Bulldogs. I've never heard such pretentious twaddle in all of my life.
Gotta make an effort for the boys, team morale and all that.
Yeah. Actually, the Red Bulls are having a good season in Division 2. Anstan hasn't really got the points to show for it, but he's been showing some feisty pace in Division 2 this season.
He's brilliant.
Of course,
I hope he comes up with me.
Yeah. Oh, well.
If I get up myself.
We'll have to see on that one. But here comes Robbo. Coming down to the final chicane. What can Robbo do? This is looking quick. It's a 1 minute 8.7. It is third. On board with Matt. So quick to the chat. Yeah, no problems, Rich, no problems. Dan Pennells, he's currently in Greece with a shisha. Oh, good man. And Long Island iced tea. Loving life and watching RRF1.
Oh, lovely.
What more do I need? What you need is a Beer and Kebab t-shirt, Beer and Kebab mug, and an RRF1 baseball cap, which will be going on sale very, very soon. Shameless advertising plug for the merch that's on the way to RRF1 and Beer and Kebab beer.tv.
K77 Matt's going to be first.
Yeah, I'm on board of Matt at the moment. What's the temperatures out there, Dan, at the moment? Are you still getting some serious heat out there?
Probably. I don't think they can afford to fight global warming at the minute.
Yeah, it's anything about Greece, it's bankrupt, isn't it?
It's fucked. But that's what happens when you lie about Greek gods and mythology, you know.
I like quite from Shrews there. Psych, would you be in the 1 minute threes? Posses, if you know. I like that. Posses, he'll be there in cheats. Of course, yes, Pos off to the Mediterranean for a couple of weeks himself very shortly, getting a much deserved holiday. Won't be getting much of a suntan though, because of course he's ginger, albino, and stinks of piss, so he's not going to be getting much of a suntan out there.
Here comes Matt.
I'm just on board him out at the moment. Comes through. No, he's pitting.
Oh, he's binned it off.
Oh, no, he has got time. He's got time to get in and get out again, which is good news.
Who's next? Fresh.
We've got
No.
Fresh. Sneaky is coming through sector 2. It's going to be
Bravo.
Johnny B, is it? Yep, Johnny B it is. 2:10 up in sector 3. So it's a good lap. Could be in for the 1/8 himself. Yeah, 1/8,
Oh, wow.
1/8 puts him to 4th place. Great lap
6 of
there.
them in minute 8s.
On board with Ralph in sector 2.
Fantastic. There's 5 different manufacturers as well in the top 5. That's incredible.
Yeah, it's a good point. Ralph, his split time for sector 2 is actually slightly down. Ralph needs an absolutely blinding sector 3 here.
And of those top 5, not one of them's a Red Bull.
Very true. Bit of a wobble coming out there. Can Ralph break into the top 5? Stay 7th. In fact, he was dropping a little bit of time in each sector. JDP.
2 Ferraris come out together there, I think.
Right, where's Sneaky?
What's going on
JDP.
here?
Right, I'm on board with JDP. JDP's a 10th up at the moment on his previous time. He's on the cusp of a 1 minute 8. We'll have to see at the moment. He comes down the.
I don't know
the back
what just
straight.
happened there.
What can
How
JDP
odd.
do?
Enough to cause a yellow.
JDP improves his time. 1 minute 9.0, just outside. Right, who is? What is Fresh? Is Fresh on a burner? Is Fresh on a burner? Is he?
Bingland's on an outlap.
I
The
think
other Red Bull, I
Fresh.
think. Sneaky.
Sneaky's considerably faster than he was. He's up for a 1 minute 8.6 here if he can handle this. This is a very fast lap by Sneaky Wolf. Keep an eye on time screens, ladies and gents. It's pole, 1 minute 8.4.
Oh yes,
Great lap.
On the Red Bull.
Great
Good
lap.
lad.
I noticed
What a
that
lap.
his sector 2 time was 6/10 up. He was astonishingly fast in the sector 2. Fresh LP is coming down to do. Fresh is getting ready for a flyer now. Robbo has retired. He can't get back out, or has he had an incident? Can you just check the race directory for me?
Sure.
Rouse retired from Sesh, but Sneaky, what an outstanding time. Right, who is...
Robbo got this. Oh yeah, Robbo binned it. But he's invalidated this lap.
Okay, right, Fresh LP. It's Bingley and... Right, Bingley's the lead car. Right, Bingley is has found 4/10 in sector 2, mate.
Lock up.
Yeah, Bingley's found 4/10. This could be a pole lap. This could be a pole lap from Bingley.
The hairpin might cost him a little bit.
Yeah. He did have a bit of breathing space with that. He needs. What can he do? Comes through to the final Wall of Champion chicane. Look at a different line. Rubs against the wall there. Really, really pushing this car hard. Is it enough? It's yes. 184.
Oh wow.
Puts him in pole. But here comes Towley. Here comes
exceptional.
Towley coming through the final corner. Can Towley get pole? This is going to be tight. It's going to be so tight. Yeah. Oh no. He invalidated.
Oh, he invalidated.
He invalidated.
Oh no.
He was a 182. But it's invalidated.
Man, what a lap. What a lap.
Wow.
These must sit on the absolute edge to power these cars around like they do.
What, JDP is still going. He needs to improve. I didn't see a split time at sector 2.
AJ went up to 3rd, by the way.
Yeah, 1-8. Look at that. Look at those times. Look how tight it is as well. Apex is coming in the
Apex.
pits. That is
Oh,
it.
he's binned it.
That is it, ladies and
But
gentlemen.
boxed even.
Pole position, Bingley.
Wow.
A 1-8.40. Sneaky Wolf, a 1-8.43. AJ, a 1-8.49. Just 9/100ths of a second, ladies and gentlemen, covering the top 3. And Towley almost had pole. It was an invalidated lap. It was a 1-8.2, but invalidated. So he will start on the second row alongside his teammate, Robbo.
Eye-watering laps.
Wow, that's astonishing. Look at that. The top 7 all in the 1:8. That is great pace there, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. So there we have it, ladies and gents. That is your grid order. Bingley with a pole. A superb lap. Sneaky and AJ also setting superb laps. As you see there, 9/100ths of a second between the 3 of them. Italian 4th, Robbo 5th, Johnny B. I think good qualifying from Johnny B there in the Williams in 6th. He'd be happy with that. Fresh in 7th, JDP in 8th, Ralph in 9th, and Matt K77 Twat, otherwise known as Matt, in 10th place. What a qualifying session. Some lightning times there, ladies and gents. Right, let's have your predictions for the race, and whilst you're doing that, I'm going to pop the league tables back up for you, and then I'm going to go for a cheeky smoke. And I'll leave you in the capable hands of Ben Prime. I'll be right back. I'll speak to you in a minute, Ben.
Alright, enjoy your little smoke there. Right, boys and girls, who's your money on for the win? There's 7 in the 1:8, so it could be absolutely anybody's. Insight didn't even set a lap, neither did Sniper, and I wouldn't discount those 2. I don't know who to put my money on. Not just the wins, up in the air, podium places are up in the air as well. It's tough, it's very tough. Personally, I'm sticking with my original pick, Towley. But let's hear what you have to say. Interesting to see what the guys outside the top 10 choose to start the race on. And will there be a safety car? Or even a virtual safety car? Who knows? Someone could succumb to what is infamously known as the Wall of Champions. Time penalties could play a part in this as well towards the end. We know how bad this place is for corner cutting. But this promises to be an absolutely belting race. These guys just getting the final prep done, getting everything sorted to an absolute T. Leave no stone unturned. This is the big division, the big boys. That's no exaggeration. Some of these lads are in the top 20, top 10 in some instances in some of these time trials. Leaderboards, there's no slouches. These guys are fast. And they can race hard and all. Always fascinated just looking at the paddock there. You can just see everyone's gamer tag above the garage. That's really cool. I like that. That's a really cool feature. And all the fans, some of them got like hospitality packages or whatever, but the ones at the top, it's real cool, real good feature. Straight to the end of that stand as well. Fantastic. You can see the guys on the right hand side there, just on Ferrari team on the computers. Diddling about strategies, probably. I can't wait to get going. This should be fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Get your popcorn, get your drinks, cups of tea, whatever you've got. Go and get it now. You're not going to want to divert your eyes from this. Should be ready to go any second now. I'm not watching the stream, so I don't know if anyone's put a time in or anything.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the Racing Guru is back. Have you kept them suitably entertained, Ben?
I sure have, sir. Well, I hope so. I hope so.
Just to give you some feedback from the chat, Shrews84 says, Ben rambles on more than Martin Brundle. Oh, dear.
I do.
Yeah.
I get excited. I love it.
Simon Ben Laden says, we're staring at the leaderboard, mate. Yeah, that's because there's nothing happening. So that's why the leaderboard is on. There's nothing happening right now. Rich Bishop says in the chat, it's going to be good to see where Syke and Sniper can do from the back, even though they're starting softs. Yeah, for Syke, absolutely. Expect a very fast-moving Syke at the front, at the back, making his way to the front. Now, ladies and gentlemen, have we had predictions? Have we had it? Have we had it? Have we had it? Yeah, we got some few already. Right, I will go back onto the screen just for Ben Leal, just so he doesn't come and hurt me or something. So we'll come back onto the screen. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, lots of chat going on. Kudos going out to who the fuck was it? Bingley for that flying lap. Drug test required for Sneaky, says Shrews. Discreetly says Syke, driver of the day. That's a big call. He hasn't even raced yet. Right. Okay. We are about to start formation lap, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get some the old telemetry up and running. Boom, 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 boom. We'll stick it on position check. Actually, we'll have a quick look at the tyre selections for you. There we go. The top 6 are running on mediums. Fresh LP on softs. Apex, Ralph and Matt on mediums. The rest of the drivers starting on softs. Very quickly, Ben, prediction time. Who have you got? Who's your money on?
I'm sticking my original bet on Towley.
Go for Towley. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to go for Bingley. It's a very safety first prediction, but I want to keep eyes on Sneaky. He has snuck in there in his sneaky little way and has got into second place. Watch for Sneaky, see what he can do, and of course also at the bottom, watch for Syke. He is going to be very, very fast. DD95 goes for Robbo. Bend over says,
I think if Bingley
Alfa
wins
Romeo
this,
is winning
then
this. Yeah,
this
fine.
whole... I think if Bingley does win this, I think everyone who started on pole this week in each division's gone on to win the race.
Is that right? Is that right? I didn't know.
I think a unique one and he got pole, a base one and he got pole.
Yep. Good call. Good call. Right, it's weaving their cars around at the moment. It's not because they're drunk. No, well, it might be actually. I don't know. But mainly to get the tyres warmed up. And we're about to go racing, ladies and gentlemen, here in Montreal. 35 laps, one stopper. Weather is set fair. So here we go. There's a car at the back there, it's very slowly making its way around. That is Syke. He's holding up the front to see if it overheats their engine. Shrew says AJ could be a dark horse. Indeed he could. Indeed he could. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we're almost ready to go racing here in Canada. We're waiting for the lights. Here we go. Engines revving up. There's one light. There's two. There's three on the board. There's four. There's five. Wait for it. And it's go in Canada!
Oh, we're off.
Bingley's
We're off and
got
running.
a stop, but AJ's looking at
Oh,
the
the
inside.
Ferrari's got a good start.
AJ's got a fantastic start. Then Bingley's been Bingley's been squeezed there. Sneaky's got through. Sneaky has taken the lead here.
Bingley may have lost an end plate at the start there.
He was in the
he
old
got squeezed a bit.
He was in the old Ferrari
He looked
sandwich
okay.
there. It looked okay. There's obviously things happen at the start of the race. No problems there. Just watching the cars go through. Sykes already moved up 2 places already. JDP has got Robbo. Interesting. In fact, Robbo's dropped down to 7th. Johnny B's jumped him as well. Wow.
Oh, Ferrari off, LP at the back.
Quick look
Didn't
at
see what
that.
happened.
Okay.
Matt's on his own as well. I think he's had a moment.
Yep. Let's jump back at the start. So Sneaky got the great start. JDP got a good start as well. Robbo had a terrible start in the Alfa Romeo, dropped down to 7th. Bingley got squeezed there. It looks all fair. It's all fair in love and war. But here comes Bingley having a look here at Sniper. I'm going to get telemetry up. Has Bingley got the move done? He has indeed. Carrying some great straight line speed. And Sniper's under pressure from Sniper.
Oh,
Sneaky. Oh,
gone.
Codemasters, give me an angle. Jesus Christ. You piece of shit,
He lost an end
Codemasters.
plate, Sneaky, I think.
Yeah, completely missed that because of Cody's crap angle. Right, Towley is up into 2nd, but he is under pressure from AJ in 3rd. He's under pressure from JDP Apex in 4th. Let me get some telemetry up real quick, ladies and gentlemen.
Got
There
Bravo
we go.
at the back of that as well.
This is a real battle here.
Rob all over Sneaky Wolf.
Oh, that's disastrous for Sneaky. He made a mistake there, the Wall of Champions, by the looks. I think he brushed against it, didn't he?
I don't know because his left end plate's gone, and obviously he would win, and the right end plate would go if he hit the wall.
Unless
I thought he'd lost his left end plate.
If he did,
yeah, he has.
Yeah,
I don't know
I
what
wonder if he
happened.
went across the track a little bit too much and brushed the opposite wall. But look at this, almost 3 abreast here, coming to the hairpin. AJ trying to cover off. JDP's gone deep. Is that going to cost him? Yeah. Oh, I don't know. He's got great traction out of there. Wow, great traction. JDP gets the move done. Now, no DRS yet. So it's straight line speed. AJ right behind JDP. AJ pulls to the inside of the track. Can he make the move? Will he do it under braking? Will he slot back in? I think he's going to slot back in just behind him there. Yes. Good, solid, good, safe driving by all of him. Sneaky's got a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. His race has gone to ratchet.
Well, he's such a good qualifying. Hopefully, Apex can get another Red Bull on a podium.
He is going to have to go with the heart to get to the end of the race. That's Sneaky. Sykes Zaney, meanwhile, has moved up into 9th place. He has got a flyer. Just to give you a bit of information, these are the position changes so far, ladies and gentlemen. Going to go back up for the field because AJ is all over the back of JDP. Of course, DRS has been activated. Shrew says he got spun, contact to the last corner. Okay, interesting. Hopefully, if someone didn't clip it, hopefully someone clipped it.
Apex is up 5 positions. That's a whopping start for the Red Bull. Good lad.
He's had a great start. He has had a superb start. I don't think AJ is going to be close enough right now, so I'm going to just drop down because we've got a real ding-dong here. Ralph, Poz and Sykes Zaney. Keep careful on the timing screens. Oh, AJ actually is very, very close. No.
Ralph just in front's got a little queue behind him.
Syke almost had a moment there coming out of the Wall of Champions. He's drafting Poz. They've all got DRS on each other. Oh, Poz makes a mistake and Syke goes through. Poz there running his tyres onto the grass, and that cost position Syke up into 8th position. Going back up through to 4th place. This battle for 4th between JDP, Apex, Johnny Bravo and Robbo. It's a 4-way dance, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's see if Taylor can make any gains on Bingley.
Yeah, Cookie says good to see Apex mixing at the top. Very good.
Robbo's got Bravo.
Oh, Codemasters, give me an angle. Piece of shit.
Well, you don't ask for much, do you, Beer? Should know by now.
These angles are abysmal.
I hate the one with the Wall of Champions, and you don't see them like close to the wall. You see them just shooting.
AJ on Apex, great angle there. I think he's going to get the move done here under braking. Can he hold it together in time?
Yeah.
Yes, he can. Nicely done.
Oh, Apex got a great
Apex
exit,
is
though.
fighting back side by
back.
side here, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this, but I think AJ's just about got him covered off into braking. Will Apex send it to the inside? No, he doesn't. Robbo, meanwhile, just watching.
Oh.
Rob had to really put the anchors on there. Really had to brake hard. Quality racing so far from these guys. On board of Johnny Bravo, just holding station there in 6th in the Williams. Syke Zaney, though, he's now up into 7th place. We've got Ralph in 8th, Poz in 9th, Jimmo in 10th, also right in the thick of it. Sniper is there in 11th place. We've got Fresh in 12th. Sneaky, of course, had that unenforced pit stop in 13th, and Matt is down there at the moment running in 14th and last place. So Bingley, by the way, the gap between Bingley and Tally is 1.6 seconds. I'll just go back onto broadcast mode. Hopefully we'll get a decent angle there. Right, this is the battle. AJ. Now, JDP and Robbo. JDP goes to the inside, moves across towards back to the racing line to take the corner. Robbo has it, feints a move at the inside. Obviously, it was just a feint. Ralph, by the way,
Ralph and Syke Zaney just behind.
is making a battle. I'm on board with Syke at the moment. He's just about got Ralph covered there. Yeah, I think so. Jimmo on Poz. Jimmo having a look at Poz at the inside. No, back decides better of it. Backs off. So we'll scroll back up through. I want to get some different. Here we go. Just want to get the tyre telemetry back up and running again. So yeah. This is the real battle, the battle for third place. AJ, JDP, Robbo and Johnny Bravo, and Syke Zaney will be looking to try and join this battle soon. How long do these soft tyres last, Ben?
Well, who was it in the top 7 that started, the top 10 that started on the softs?
It was Fresh, but he had to pit. He's in the pits now, putting mediums on.
Yeah, right. These are the guys, they're all on fresh softs, so you're looking at 8-9 laps.
8-9, okay. Right, Robbo is going to make a move on JDP. Or is he? No, JDP covers him off. JDP
yeah,
the inside
the
line.
trouble he's got is that
Robbo got a great exit.
Still getting DRS.
Robbo got a great exit there. I think Robbo's going to get this, you know.
Yeah.
Yep, he's going to swing through there. JDP's going to have to let him through. Oh, a bit of a corner cut from Robbo. Takes a penalty for that one. Yeah, it looked like a bit of a corner cut there. Just pitched a little bit too much out of the corner. That could be
well, if he's cut the corner to gain an advantage, surely he has to give the place back.
No, he wasn't gaining an advantage, mate. He was already in front.
All right.
Syke Zaney, 3-second
I got
penalty.
a dreadful angle.
Yeah, the good old Codemasters angle.
Yeah, one of those belters.
Right, JDP is missing an end plate. I've just been pointed out, and I think yes, the front right by the looks of it. Yeah, the front right end plate for JDP is missing. And of course he's on the mediums, which means he's going to have to still go quite a few more laps before he can think about pitting. Otherwise his race will be utterly destroyed if he has to pit now. Unless he puts the hards on and goes to the end of the race in the hards. The hards is a good tyre around here, Ben. The hards run pretty well.
Yeah, on mine it says it would only do 25 laps, which was a bit mystifying because it normally does 40 to 45 laps. You normally safe as houses on it.
Johnny B making a move.
Johnny Bravo's having a look.
Ooh, that was close.
Better of it.
And Syke
Look
Zaney,
who's crawled up behind, by the way.
is now Codemasters. Here comes Syke Zaney. Goes up the inside. Does he make the move stick? Yes, he does. Syke moves up into 6th place there with that move. Still got some life left in these soft tyres, yeah. Quick scroll through the drivers. Bingley currently in first on the mediums. Towley 1.7 seconds
Robbo's
behind.
catching AJ.
Yep, holding station. Robbo, AJ is in third. We've got Robbo in fourth. Of course, JDP with that end plate damage is starting to hold up cars now. He's got Syke Zaney looking back there from his exhaust. He's got Syke Zaney right behind him. You've got to think Syke's going to be eyeing up a move here on the back straight going up to the Wall of Champions. He is going to be carrying. Yeah, he's going right at the inside already.
Oh, not before. Wow.
Yeah, he's got the activation zone. He is going to be flying through here. Surely this is going to be meat and drink. We'll jump on board with Syke Zaney as he plans his move. JDP goes defensive. Oh, he squeezed him a little bit there. Wow, that was a bit hairy for a second, but I think Syke's got this one done pretty much. Looking back there from JDP's point of view, yeah. Oh, JDP hit the wall there. If he hasn't got end plate damage, he already has.
Yeah, well, evidently would now.
Pos, Jimmo, and Sniper, all
Sniper as
pitting.
well.
That's all the soft runners coming into the pits now, apart from Syke. Syke is the only soft runner who started on softs who was still racing on the softs. AJ, a 3-second penalty.
I said 8 or 9 laps. Lap 7, a little bit early for me. Maybe they're trying to get a bit of an undercut to catch back up again.
You did. Cookie says in the chat, Apex needs to pit, struggling now this size. I totally agree with that. Discreetly, Syke isn't that far for leaders. Indeed, he is frighteningly fast. He is 5 seconds or so, 6 seconds maybe, off the leaders. Cookie says, yes,
staggering. It's absolutely staggering.
Syke softs are helping him enormously though, fresh from the start as well. Yeah, I mean, Syke can still do the one stop. He's stretching the stint out. He can put the softs on, go to the end comfortably. So basically, he has really clawed this race back, and he is going to be one to watch the end. Robbo on AJ, about to have a look at the inside. Ooh, under braking, had to get on the anchors. Yeah, Robbo's drafting him. AJ goes defensive to the left-hand side of the track, but I think Robbo's going to get this one done. AJ is missing an end plate. Ghost is on the ball. Yes, a right end plate there he's missing.
I think Robbo maybe realised Syke's behind me. I need to maybe pass him.
Needs to get his foot down. JDP,
so I would.
JDP is pitting, by the way, Ben. He has put the hards on, so he'll be going to the end now. So one stopper. Cookie was absolutely right. He had to pit because it was just harming his race. He was losing too much time. Sneaky has retired from the session. Man.
World champions, I believe. Yeah, he has been at the World Champions.
A race that started off so well has just folded into absolute disaster for Sneaky. Got off the line so well, was in first place. Oh dear, an absolute disaster. Just scrolling back for the field, JDP is on the fresh tyres looking to make a move on Sniper fairly soon. Sniper also, of course, has just pitted, come out on
Bravo
mediums.
still with Syke. I wonder if Syke's tyres may be going off a little bit.
I think so, they've got to be going off now. Towie, 3-second penalty.
Yeah.
Is that going to be crucial? But JDP is looking to get a move done.
Syke boxes.
I'd be putting the hards on.
Yep.
JDP looking to go around the outside of Sniper. Lots of room given. I think JDP's got the. Has he got the DRS? Yes, he has. Right, so that's a done deal.
If Syke can get a good couple of laps in here, he could undercut quite a few of the lads in front of him.
Yeah, Sneaky Wolf has left the session. That is really, really bad. We are really trying to knuckle down on that. People leaving the session. Johnny B's left. Can you try and get Johnny B back in?
Yep.
Ralph. Oh, that's a ghost car. It's Johnny B's ghost. That's a shame. He's going to lose position to Ralph. Johnny B, though, has had some connection issues, as we've seen so far in the lobby.
He's running really well. Very well.
Johnny's back in. He can get back in his car. He has lost one position. He's probably lost about 2 seconds, I'd say. 2.5 seconds.
Yeah, more importantly, a position, you know, and behind him now he's got the pleasure of Syke all over again, if he doesn't get back in the car soon. Absolutely.
Quick shout out to...
His car's still ghosting.
Quick shout out to Noswell. I missed that one earlier on. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. On Noswell, of course, in F3. Pull up a chair to the bar and grab yourself a beer. Stella Artois is on tap tonight. Nice to see you, buddy.
Sniper in Papex.
Sneaky binned it before he left. Yeah, I'm still not a fan. I'm still not a fan of that. I never have been. You can call me Mr. Controversial. I don't. It's my opinion. You should stick it out to the end. I don't like people leaving sessions. That's me personally. I don't like people leaving sessions, even if they've trashed the car. It just causes more and more instability in the lobby. Let's have a look at the state of affairs then. So we've got Bingley. The gap is fairly static. It's 2.1 seconds back to Tower.
Yeah,
who is 2
was
seconds
1.7.
Yeah, it's pretty static. These guys got a few more laps to run. Probably around about 14, 15 they'll come in, do you think, Ben?
Yeah, definitely. If not, maybe earlier to maybe get the best out of the hard
AJ's
tyres
in.
if pace really drops off.
AJ's in. Charles, the answer to that is Charles puts in the chat, what's the point of sitting there though? As I say, well, don't crash a car.
Oh,
It's that simple, really.
Jimmo and
it
Pos.
destabilises the lobby. Let's jump on board with that. There's Jimmo looking to make a move here. He's got the inside line. I think he's going to have this one done. I think, yeah, Pos given the room. Nicely done.
Bravo and AJ coming out on softs. They must be two-stopping because they're not going to the end.
Interesting call. That's a very interesting call. They thinking that the two stints
Two
on the
soft
softs
runs
is faster than one hard.
Yeah. I don't know, to be honest. I never trialled it. I tend to one-stop.
I don't know. I'm just curious to see. I mean, at the moment now, what's the gap between Bingley
Apex
and
and Sniper
what's the
battling.
gap between Bingley and Syke? It is 20 seconds. Do you know what? Syke could get Towley here. I think he. Wow, this is going to be very interesting to see when these guys pit whether Syke might get them.
Apex and AJ are at the back straight.
Apex and AJ? No. Apex and Sniper. Almost.
That's Sniper.
Hey,
Sorry.
Same
They both say AJ in the name.
Same country. They're both Irish.
Right.
Yeah, discreetly it does. It's done it in Codemasters games since 2011. Every year it's the same.
Fresh and that.
Anyway, that's my opinion. John, by the way, Jimmo passed Pos, but Pos has not been dropped at all. Pos is now back on the case. He is right up behind Jimmo, about 0.6 of a second. Crap camera angle. Thank you, Codemasters.
Right, on my screen. Oh yeah, Pos is on medium, sorry. It's
Yep.
AJ and Bravo that are on softs. Yeah. Score one for bad eyesight. Pos is very soon going to have AJ for company. On very fast soft tyres. And AJ's got to get a wiggle on if he wants to pull off this two-stop.
Tally and Robbo are in the pits. They're making their decision. Right, Syke's got the jump. Has he? This is so close between Syke. No, Syke's got it. AJ, Tally comes out. Syke has got the undercut. Tally needs to clear him. Oh, it's worked so well. I did think he could get Tally on the undercut, and he has.
Yeah. It'd be interesting maybe the last couple of laps to see what the tyre life is like in Syke's tyres.
Now the interesting thing now is how quickly can Towley get his tyres up to temperature. He's very close behind Syke. DRS toe there, which is going to help him. Is he going to be closer to make a move?
I think this could be a good. We've got 20 laps of what could be a battle for the ages here with these two. I'm looking forward to
Towley
this.
had to just get off the brake, get off the accelerator there now. Here we are on board with Towley, allegedly. He is drafting Syke Zaney down the straight.
Bingley's in the pits.
Okay, we'll keep an eye.
He's going to feature in front of these two somewhere.
Towley switches back to the outside. Is he going to try and go around the outside of Syke Zaney? Oh, he has to run over the curb. Robbo, the 3-second penalty. Where is Bingley? Bingley is coming out now. You can see You can see the two cars behind. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the battle for first place, and Bingley has got it covered off just about. Yes, he has.
Oh, fantastic! Oh, look, this is it now. This is it. I wonder if Robbo can catch as well. Could you imagine that? Wow, I'd love that four-way battle for the lead. Oh, bring it on! I'd love to see that. Especially because he's on a pad. Come on, the pad runners.
Cookie says in the chat, Towley will pass him. He's quick around here with much fresher tyres. Indeed, he is on fresher tyres. And Towley, I believe, wasn't he 4th in the world or something on TT?
Yeah, yes, he is. That's why I picked him at the start.
Right, well, Towley now is so close to Syke. Surely now's the time with the DRS tow. Let's get on board with Towley. Let's stick it on TV pod mode. We can watch him attempt to make the move. Syke weaving around there a little bit, but gives the room where it matters. Coming into the braking zone, and I think Towley has got this one. If he holds it with the World Champions, runs so close to the World Champions, but he's got the move done. Good overtake there from Towley, moves himself up into second place. Now we can start thinking about trying to chase down Bingley again. Good move. Good driving all round.
Fantastic. Different level, these lads, honestly. I don't even watch esports, I just watch this.
Good battle, by the way, brewing up between Poz, Jimmo and AJ. Poz actually has got back, in all that excitement, Poz got back past Jimmo again.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure the three of them will have to stop again.
18...
AJ's stopping again.
AJ's got to. AJ and Johnny B are definitely. Poz and Jimmo, that'll put them on 18, 25 laps. Oh, Jimmo's made a mistake. And AJ's going to take advantage of that.
AJ comes through.
Jimmo's trying for an undercut back again, but I think AJ also will have DRS. Let's have a little look. Does he get the DRS?
Syke not close enough to Towley, by the way. Not close enough. Maybe on the home straight, the start-finish line. Oh, look at them rallying the car around.
Syke gets a 3-second time penalty. Excuse me. Of course, these two fighting is going to give Bingley possibly the opportunity to try and stretch that lead out a little bit, give himself a bit more of a cushion. Jimmo 3-second penalty.
Yeah, and it's going to bring Robbo into play if it carries on as well.
At the lap times at the moment, Robbo is not making an impression. It was 2.2 when Towley came out of the pits. It's 2.5 back to Robbo. Whether he's just going for a stage, whether he's just nursing the fuel or trying to recharge his ERS or something. Let's have a look at Robbo. Yeah, he's on 0 at the moment. He is recharging. Got about half a tank of ERS at the moment. Syke also recharging the battery at the moment, but he can go to mode 5 now.
Yeah, I try and avoid mode 5. Mode 4 is much quicker. 5 is good acceleration, but 4 I think gives you better overall straight line pace.
Really? Does it? I didn't know that.
Yeah, well that's what I used in Bahrain to keep Andrew Byrne behind me.
Bingley,
and he was within DRS almost every lap.
Okay. Oh, pause on AJ.
Just put it up to 4.
No, I thought it was going to be possibly a move
Syke,
there. Back up to Syke again.
He's having a look.
He's having a bit, not quite
He's
close
left
enough.
it this time.
Some great battling going on here, ladies and gentlemen.
AJ's tyres are going to start to die off in a bit, and Poz has still got plenty of life in those.
He is going to drop well back. AJ could drop back to. He's going to drop back to somewhere. Well, just he'll pit and come out just in front of Fresh LP. Looking at the timing screens, probably about 3 or 4 seconds in front of Fresh LP.
And if he wants another soft run, he's got to drag those tyres out another couple of laps.
Oh God, yeah.
It could be another medium, to be honest, I think.
Let's do some camera angles. Right, I'm going to jump on board a Syke, going to go on TV mode, TV pod. So he comes down to the hairpin, needs a good exit out of here, which he... Yeah, they've both got decent exits, but I think Towley, just because he gets out the corner first, just gets that power down that split second earlier. Syke's having a look, weaving from side to side, trying to confuse Towley there. They're running so close to the wall of champions there now. Is he close enough for a run up the inside here? Towley positioning this car to the right hand side of the track. No, Syke not quite close enough.
A little bit far back. Of course, Bingley's extended that gap to nearly 3 seconds.
Towley's picked up a 3-second penalty. That's very harsh.
Oh, bravo.
Yeah, as I suggested, as I guessed, Bingley is taking advantage of this squabbling now. Robbo, though, is not catching these guys. They're actually slowly dropping Robbo. 3-second penalty for Sniper. JDP is in the pits. Right, there's Poz. Poz is trying to get back in. Oh, Johnny B's having a terrible time, isn't he, with the connection?
Yeah, I've got him back in. I've invited him.
I don't know. Maybe
Didn't see him come back in his-
maybe I am being too hard on Cody's regarding lag issues when people, you know, leave the session after terminal damage. It doesn't seem as bad as in previous games. We had a rule where if you
he's left again.
Yeah, we had a rule in previous leagues then where if you crashed and it was terminal, you had to stay in the session to the end. It was hard, particularly when you didn't have 100% race. Maybe this game is not quite so bad on lobby instability in terms of, you know, people leaving causing an issue. I don't know.
No, I know it's quite bad when the host leaves. You end up with a massive lag spike, and if you're somewhere like Monaco, you're going in a wall. It can be frustrating that way. I had it with Discreetly in Spain. He disconnected just in front of me. Yeah, that weren't nice.
Right,
Apex and Fresh. Oh, Fresh has just come out on new tyres.
Yeah, Johnny Sniper's just got past Johnny B, but of course Johnny was just getting back in his car, I think. Right, I'm still on board with Psych. Is he close enough to make a move here on Tally? Let's just switch back onto the broadcast mode, see how close he is on that screen.
Oh,
he's pretty close.
Jimmo's run wide. He was looking at pause there.
JDP's got past Fresh LP. Staying on board with this battle though for second place. Psych's closer than he has been, but again he has to just tuck inside.
The straight line speed of that Ferrari compared to the Toro Rosso is noticeable, shall we say.
I think that's what's holding Psych off, isn't it, really, at the moment?
Yeah.
Ghost is in the chat.
Psych.
Cody's are getting the bigger team apparently, so hopefully the next game is good. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do rant at Cody's because I get annoyed at just the little sort of itty bitty glitches that are the same year in year out, you know. But
totally get it.
Given the speed of movement across the screen with this game, I think it's very hard to get it coded properly. There is so much going on compared with other games.
Yeah, but if you look at it like this game's been out 2 months, they've had to patch it up 6 times already, and they've been working on it for 2 years.
Right, Psych is closer.
That's not good enough.
Psych is closer than he's been at any other time. Can he make a move on Tally? He's shaping him up. Pulls the inside. This could be the move for second place. Yeah, I think he's going to get this done as long as he can hold it under braking. He does. But Tally's going to fight back. Psych's got DRS, but Tally trying to get the inside. I think the DRS assistance is going to win the day for Psych. Yeah, Psych moves back up into second place again. Tally drops down to third. Great driving by the pair of them.
Excellent.
AJ's in the pits. Yeah, he's dropping those tyres. He's gone for the medium. He's gone for the mediums as well, mate.
Yeah, I said he had to stretch them another couple of laps. Great effort. Unless this was his plan all along, but you know, if you lose a nose, it's sort of it makes your mind up for you when you're pitting, really.
Yeah. Sniper's back in the pits again.
I'm still not sure Psych can get those tyres to the end. Battling as he is, wearing them out as he is.
Oh, Johnny B's lost it.
Has he crashed?
I think so, mate. Just he's left the session.
Right. So I'll not need to invite him back in then. He's crashed out.
Yeah, it's a DNF, mate.
Wow.
Hard lights for Johnny B there, but I mean, he's probably spending most of his race checking his router, I think, to find out why he keeps getting disconnected.
Poor lad.
Aye. Well, looking at the running order then, Bingley is now 3.5 seconds clear at the front. Sykes 83-second penalty. That could be important towards as we get to the end of the race. I don't
think Bingley's got a penalty.
Sykes made a mistake. So yeah, I thought so. He went in too deep. Tally's all over the back of him. Will Tally actually risk a move up the inside? Syke goes defensive. I think Syke's got it covered off now, but Syke made a mistake there. He went in too deep into the chicane.
Oof.
It was a bad
angle. The confidence that these guys have though in their cars and their abilities is second to none. I wish I had as much faith in myself as these guys do in themselves. They're unbelievable. And they're only young lads and all.
Right, Tally tucked back in behind Syke again, coming through the wall of champions. He's very, very close. He could be making a move here. Let's get back onto TV pod mode. Let's see if he can get this move done. DRS. Syke's going to have to give him the room. Tally. Wow, that was so close. Wheel to wheel race, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
But Tally's got the inside line.
Oh.
Syke's not giving up. They are touching. They are making. Their tyres are making love.
Side by side.
And Syke is still not giving up yet. I think he's going to have to yield here. Yep, Tally's got the high ground. What a battle, ladies and gentlemen. Tally moves back up into second place. Pos is pitting, by the way.
Excellent effort from Pos. He's running well in the points, by the way.
He's about to drop out of them. He's just pitted.
Oh, is he?
AJ, fastest lap of the race, 1:10.7.
Wow, that's better than half of our league's bloody qualifying times. It's staggering, really is staggering the pace that these lads run at.
You made a good point a few minutes ago about Syke's tyres. You wonder if they are starting to hurt a little bit. Yeah, he's going deep in there. He's just having a scruffy couple of laps here.
Yeah. I find with running no ABS, when you lock your tyres up and the temperature flies up, obviously you get no grip at all when the temperature goes like, I think it's above 105, 106 degrees. It's very, very hard to handle after that. It takes a while to cool them back down as well. But he's having a look again, Syke.
Not quite close enough at the moment. Excuse me. Has to get off the power very quickly there. Jimme's in the pits as well. Putting a set of softs on, I'd imagine. Ooh, Tally just ran a bit of grass there. Just need a couple of corners just to clean his tyres up. That allows Syke.
Jimmo comes out on softs.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, softs. Great battle here, ladies and gentlemen. Pos has come back out in 7th place, so he's still in the points. I thought he was going to drop right down there.
Yeah, his laps are fresher than AJ's. And hopefully he's going to be able to charge towards him.
Right, Bingley has extended the lead to 4 seconds now, and these two. See, Robbo is making no impression. He is dropping back off these two. 4 seconds down. Again, I don't know whether he's just trying to extend the life of his tyres so he can give it a big push at the end. But you'd think that his tyres would be in pretty good shape. Syke is so close.
It should be okay. It should be okay.
Tally again. Is he close enough to make a move? I don't think he is quite close enough. Is he going to try and fake one to the inside? Nope, backs off.
It's fantastic watching these two. Absolutely fantastic. I'm so glad I'm free tonight to commentate on this.
Robbo, 3 second time penalty.
Oh.
I tell you what.
See, it's horrible watching them get penalties.
Yeah, they have. You know, most of the drivers, pretty much all the drivers have got penalties, but you can.
I don't think Bingley has.
I think he did. He picked up one earlier. You know, that's the penalties are offsetting. It's a simple fact is they are pushing these cars so hard.
Oh yeah.
You know,
they're gonna have to teach me how they do it.
Right, Syke's close now. He's going to make a move here. Yeah, this looks meat and drink. Pulls to the inside. No way he can defend against that. Syke's going to have DRS as well. That's going to help him just push forward. But look at the straight line speed of that. He's not really leaving Tally, is he? The straight line speed of that Ferrari. No. That's just Syke DRS. They're almost holding station there. But this battle has been going on ever since the round of pit stops, ladies and gentlemen, and they have been swapping positions every 2 or 3 laps. All slight lock up there from Syke.
Yeah, it's 13 laps old, this battle now. It's fantastic, I love it. Rich, you should have stayed, man. You should have stayed.
Ooh, 3 second penalty for Towley. Sorry if we're not moving on to other cars, ladies and gents. It's just that this battle is absolutely engrossing. But quick rundown. Bingley in first, leading Syke's only by 5 seconds. He was locked in a death battle with Towley in third, Robbo in fourth, Ralph having a good drive in 5th place, AJ in 6th though is catching him, Pos in 7th, JDP Apex in 8th, Jimmo in 9th, Sniper in 10th. Matt has done 26 laps on those hards, trying to take those hards to the end of the race in 11th. And Fresh LP is in 12th. Retirements for Johnny Bravo and Sneaky Wolf.
See, watching Matt, knowing he's done 26 laps on the hard tyres, sort of gives me encouragement that Syke won't need to pit and he'll be okay to the end, so this battle can carry on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, he nearly lost the rear there, Syke.
That's what we want to see, though, isn't it? Well, not Syke losing the rear, but I mean the battle going on to the end of the race. I wonder actually if Matt has missed a trick, actually, because if he'd have pitted, say, 4 or 5 laps ago and put the mediums on, and maybe even the softs, he would have been about 20 seconds behind Sniper with about 12 laps on much fresher tyres to try and make up that time. I wonder if he's missed a trick.
Yeah, maybe try and battle for a final point. Possibly.
He's not going to finish the points as it stands at the moment unless Sniper makes a mistake. And keep an eye on that one anyway. Ghost is in the chat. You can see the medium traction helping Towley. Scotty replies, was gonna say that the car takes off out of the corners so much quicker.
I didn't think Taylor used traction.
Yeah,
I didn't think any of these guys did, except for the pad runners that might use medium.
I think Towley runs medium. I could be wrong on that. I know he has ran medium in the past. Whether he's running it tonight, I don't know. But
no, I think he's only on ABS. The picture that he put on of his time trial time, the only, you know, the 3 little things at the side that shows what assist to use, I'm sure there was only the ABS that was lit up.
Yeah, so it's possible the guys, he could be on medium traction, or the guys in the chat could be doing him a bit of a misservice. We don't know. We'll ask him at the end of the race, providing, of course, he finishes in the top 3, which is looking quite likely as it stands at the moment. As the 4th place man, Robbo, at the moment, is making no impression on these guys.
I think that's the telling difference. Like over the course of a race, the wheels are just faster than the pad.
Right, Robbo is eyeing up a move here on Syke. Syke's going to set the track. He's looking in his rear view mirrors to see which way Robbo's going to go. Good, that's good defensive driving by Syke. He's going to have to go around the outside. He backs out of the move, looking to try and get a good exit out of here. Oh, Syke rubbed his rear tyre against the wall there. 3-second penalty for JDP. That was good defensive driving from Syke there. He planted the car middle of the track.
Yeah, very good. And he made the corner as well after it, which is a tricky corner to get even with the racing line, by the way.
right, ladies and gentlemen.
That's murder.
Yeah, this is... Sorry, what's the last bit you said there, mate?
He did well to defend and make the corner, because it's a hard enough corner to get when you're on the racing line.
Yeah, very true. Very true. But Towie again is very close. Needs to get a good entrance and exit at the hairpin. See if he can make a move. Bingley now has extended his lap gap to 5 seconds up front. Oh, Towie went a little bit wide.
AJ
there.
and Ralph.
Bit of a fish tail. I'm going to stay on board this battle for a second, mate. Actually, do you know what? No, I won't. I will go into AJ and Ralph. I'm going to go back to Towie and Syke, and I'll jump back on board then. Bob the Builder says in the chat, Syke could drop to 4th for the penalties. Well, looking at how many times he could drop down to 50th, mate, with the amount of penalties I've got, I don't know. I think everyone's got at least a couple of penalties. Right, AJ on Ralph. Here we go. AJ looks like he can get this move done. Yep, AJ moves up into 5th place with that move there on fresher tyres than Ralph. Right, let's give a quick shout out for you people. Bingley, apart from the first couple of corners, has led the race pretty much, 5.4 seconds. Syke Zaney in 2nd with the epic battle with Tally, which is still ongoing, as you can see there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to have to stay on board this battle again, sorry. I was going to go down for the drivers, but there's just too much happening. Oh, Tally was very late on the brakes there, had to really slam the anchors on as it compromised exit. Not really, he's in a good shout here to make a move here. He's going to be close to Syke, using DRS with that drag. Syke's now gone to the outside. Oh, he switches to the inside. That's perfectly legitimate. Oh, that's so close again. Towley's got a better exit out of the Wall of Champions. This could be his moment. Syke puts the car in the middle of the track. He's keeping a careful eye on where Towley is. This is good defensive driving from Syke. He's putting the car exactly where Towley doesn't want to see it. But he's gone a bit wide there. Towley on the inside. Oh, it's almost a contact. Towley had to back out there. Back end just stepping out a bit from Syke. Towley thought he'd spotted an opportunity, but the gap closed very quickly. Towley had to back just out there. That was fantastic driving by the pair of them.
Yeah, he did really well to tell his awareness at the hairpin to back out of it when he saw Syke go wide, and again there at turn 2. Wow.
I can imagine a lot of the guys would have just gone for the move and it would have been a massive, massive crash.
And a penalty to boot.
Absolutely. Yeah, I understand saying in the chat Towley's got loads of penalties. They've all got penalties, but look at this battle.
Oh, Syke goes a bit wide.
Yeah, but he's got better track. He's got traction out the corner, but now Towley is again. You think he's going to make a move here? Which way Syke's going to go? Syke middle of the road, watching the rear view mirrors. He goes, switches the inside. Good defensive drive again from Syke. Moves the car just at the right space, but Towley's now so much closer now. Surely. Syke's committed to the outside. Towley's going to go up the inside here. Whoa, almost a contact. They just managed to avoid contact. Has Towley got this one moved there side by side? Syke's just giving him just enough room. Who can get better traction out the corner? I think Syke's just got it again. Fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. This is racing at its best. And you only find it in RRF1.
It's amazing, I love it.
On the penultimate lap now, ladies and gentlemen.
Who's your pick for driver of the day then, Beer? I know what battle
Oh,
of the day
I
is.
don't know, mate. For the last few laps, and I hope it's not commentator's curse, you've got to say Syke, because he's just driven so good defensively under extreme pressure. But Bingley is...
I think Syke and Taylor have defended and attacked each other so
well.
well.
Yeah, absolutely. But Bingley has been superb. He's stayed out of trouble. But don't forget, of course, he got squeezed in the first corner, lost a couple of places.
Yeah, excellent drive.
Right.
And he took pole. Another guy that took pole at Canada is going to win it by the look of it.
Right.
Touch wood.
The problem Towley's got here is that he needs to harvest the ERS. In the last lap, Syke's got a bit more left in the tank. I think Syke might have just done enough, you know, unless he doesn't make a mistake. 3-second penalty for AJ. Yeah, I think Syke's done enough. Yeah, Syke's still running medium ERS. All sector 2 yellow flag. That's probably a lapped car actually.
Yeah, I think that's Matt getting out of the way of Bingley.
This is the last lap, ladies and gentlemen. This race is absolutely flown by, as they always do when you have top caliber racing. Oh, Syke's made a mistake. He's gone very deep. Now, can Towley get on the power early? This is Towley's chance. He's got a little bit of ERS left. He's running in mode 5. It's all down here now. Syke's going to have to defend with his life on the line here. Syke goes to the inside. Towley's going to try and go around the outside here. I don't think he's going to be quite there. Good defensive driving from Syke in. But Towley gets a fantastic exit. Bingley wins, by the way. Sorry, Bingley has won. Congratulations, Bingley. Look at this battle. It's side by side. And
Towley takes it.
Towley gets the second place on the penalty count.
Oh, Robbo takes Syke.
Oh, Syke's dropped out the top 3. It's the penalties. It's the penalties, man.
Oh,
Robbo takes it.
What a race.
Robbo takes third place by 9/1000ths of a second and then drives into the back of Towley for good measure. So Bingley takes the win, Towley second, Robbo third, Syke fourth. They're playing bumper cars. Ralph gets 5th on penalty countback, AJ 6th, Poz 7th. JDP comes across the line to take 8th place. Sniper coming through the Wall of Champions for the final time. Gets through there nicely. And he will take 10th place at 9th as it stands. He's run out of fuel. JDP drops down to 9th. Jimmo takes the last point in 10th. Woo! Take a breath.
Matt's done 33 laps on the hard tyres.
Yeah.
That's astonishing.
It
what
is.
an effort.
It is, but he finished 30 seconds behind the car in front of him. Wow, what a race, ladies and gentlemen. I'm absolutely bushed after that. God knows what the drivers will think. But Bigley takes the win, Towley takes second place, and Robbo takes third. Psyche is not going to be happy about that, but that's the way it goes. Can you invite these chaps in, please, mate?
I don't think any of these are in my friends list.
Alright, I shall do the honours. They might join anyway, actually, but boom, boom, boom. There's Towley. Where's Bingers?
I've got Bingley.
Oh, is he appearing offline? Is he? I don't know. Robbo always appears offline. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is your rundown. Bigley takes the win. Towley in second place. Robbo takes third. Sykes-Aney fourth with the penalty count back. Ralph fifth. Good drive by Ralph there. AJ sixth. Pos seventh. Good points for Pos again. Sniper. Good points there for Renault. I think it might be his first points of the season there in eighth. JDP Apex in ninth and Jimmo in 10th. Those were your point scorers. Fresh LP 11th, and Matty did the epic stint on the hards in 12th, and with DNFs for Johnny Bravo and Sneaky Wolf. So, whew, what a freaking race that was. Wow, 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 wow. But just going to check the party. I've seen people coming in. We just wait for one more person. Bingley we're waiting for. Did you send him an invite, did you? Ben?
Where is he?
There he is.
Here he is.
Right, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. What a race that was. And but first of all, we'll talk to the guy who actually had probably, apart from the first corner, I think, had the most boring race of all. But our race winner, Bingley. Congratulations on a solid drive, 25 points, and it starts to put the pressure on those two guys in front of you in the championship, doesn't it? The 25 big points there puts you up to 103. Just tell us all about it, buddy.
It was a pretty good race. I knew I was gonna race around there. I knew everyone was quite close, especially Towley. It was a bit hairy in that first corner. I was lucky I didn't get wing damage because I got squeezed.
Got squeezed, yeah, totally. Happened, yeah, wow.
That would have been a different story, but yeah, just did the race plan and just took it easy at the end because I knew Tom and Zyke were having their own battle kind of thing, and I was just taking it easy up front, try to get to the end, and finally got the win.
Oh, congratulations, that was a solid drive. I mean, there's not much to add really, because you just did exactly what you had to do, like you've been doing all season, it's fair to say. Podium, I think, is it a podium every race so far? At least a podium?
It's set last at Monaco. I've been it the most.
Oh, of course did you. But
redemption from last week.
Redemption, absolutely. But 103 points now on the leaderboard, so you're really eating into that lead of Syke and Robbo. But yeah, congratulations, mate. A fantastic race. I'm just going to hand you over to Ben to see if Ben wants to ask you anything, because I've run out of things to ask you. I've got to be honest. Ben.
Oh man, what a race that was. How was it for you in the cockpit? Did you feel at any time you might get caught up?
You never know in these races. When I think I was probably around about 4-second gap, I knew I could just take it a little easy, get to the end, and then so that's what I did. But obviously I know I kept on gaining time because I was like in the battling, but it is what it is.
Yeah, you drove fantastically from the front. You looking forward to France?
It's pretty good. I won there last year.
Ah, well.
So,
it's alright for some then.
See what I can do.
Well, I look forward to seeing you there.
Yeah, congratulations,
Congrats on the win.
Yeah, 25 points in the bag, and now we're moving on to our driver finished second. And Tom, that was the best battle I've seen. That was fucking incredible. It looked great on stream, but it looked even better, no doubt, in your cockpit. Tell us all about it.
That was some of the most shocking driving I've ever seen by Syke. I'm not going to lie to you, mate. He literally spent most of the time hitting me. Obviously, it didn't show on the stream, but yeah, I'm quite disgusted. So I decided that I was just going to hold him up on the last corner for the next 5 laps and cost him a podium. So I'm happy that I got a podium. I'm happy I got P2. Bit disappointed because it shouldn't be. Well, we shouldn't be having that sort of driving standards in the league. Not when someone is as quick as what they are. But yeah, it is what it is.
If you don't mind me,
points.
if you don't mind me
Can't really
asking,
complain.
Tom, what in particular with Psyche you're referring to? We did see some wheel banging. Then when you guys were like side to side, but certainly from our perspective, nothing that looked too bad. But then again, we're not in the cars, if you know what I mean. So from your perspective,
It was the constant wheel banging, being pushed off track. Brake checked a few times. Yeah, some people don't obviously know when their tyres are done and they are slower. But causing shit like that was just gonna. Well, he caused himself to pick up an extra 2 penalties, which then, obviously, as I said, I decided that I was going to cost him a podium. Which, yeah, it is what it is.
Okay.
Hopefully, it improves next week. But
did you feel that if you hadn't have been battling Psyche, you had the pace to catch Bingers?
We raced yesterday and it was a 10th here, 10th there. It was always going to be a case of, because I messed up qualifying, I didn't start in second place. I knew full well as soon as he got a gap, it was just going to maintain that gap. It was always going to be like in the first stint between 1.4 and 2 seconds. It was just that every single lap. So it was always going to be like that. I was always going to aim for second place. Like I knew full well after my qualifying I wasn't going to get the win. But I knew I could get second place out of it. So yeah, I just got lucky with penalties. As I said, because of being pushed off track and that, I picked up a few warnings that I probably shouldn't have normally picked up. But anyway, it's what it is. On to France.
Well, no, congratulations on 18 points. It's still a solid batch of points, and you had a tricky start to the season, but you're now starting to get into the season. You know, you've had a win, you've had a couple of podiums recently as well, so you're starting to really push it. What do you feel now going forward? Because obviously we've got France coming up, and then we're into the rest of the European calendar. Do you think it's a gap that you can make up? If you're still there,
I am still there. I don't expect to catch the leaders, but I would like to close the gap a little bit if I can gain back a few points here and there, and not sort of put myself in a mix, but keep it a little bit close. It'd be a bonus, but yeah, the first few races messed me up a bit.
All right, well, for me, congratulations. That was
cheers, mate.
Epic battling. I'm just going to hand you over to Ben, see if there's anything that Ben would like to add.
Yeah, your start was unbelievable. You started faster than the two guys in front of you. Talk us what it's going into turn one, because you, AJ and Bingley were 3 abreast.
Do you know what I think it was? I had to do the extra lap in quali on the mediums, so I think because I had my tyres were a bit more scrubby, it helped me get off the line a little bit quicker and just sort of pull me around. I got quite lucky, obviously, with the incident between, I think it was Sneaky, where he ran off track and come back on, and AJ, which allowed me to get past. But yeah, no, it was a good race. It was a good race. Can't really complain too much.
No, it was absolutely excellent from where me and Beer were sitting. Like we said when you just come out the pits, like we've got 20 laps of what could be an absolutely epic battle, and it was. I think you can catch the leaders in this championship. I wouldn't discount you. Not if I had your pace. Looking forward to France.
Yeah, it's a track I'm not overly great at, but I'm sure I'll score some decent points and have a few battles. That's what I'm in it for. If I win the championship, brilliant, but I like to have battles with people. It's all about the racing.
Yeah, it is, absolutely. I think there's only your brother said he quite likes France. Maybe you need to go and see him for some tips.
I think he'd be asking me for set-up tips by the end of the week.
I think most people will. I think a lot of people will crawl into the league, guys. It's fantastic. I love watching you. Good pace I can dream of. But congrats on the second place. An absolutely excellent battle. Thoroughly deserved.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Okay, moving on to third place. Snuck in there right at the end on the penalty count back. Robbo, congratulations on 15 points. You've just closed the gap a little bit on Psych. Were you surprised to be in the podium, or were you aware of the penalty situation? First of all, congratulations.
Yeah, cheers. Well, obviously I slipped down to like 7th or 8th in the first couple of laps. I think I went a bit too deep, and I was too afraid to hit tail lead. I ended up losing about 3 places to like JD and Bravo, and then I kind of lost touch after that with Towley. And then at the end of the medium stint, after I cleared like Sneaky and all that lot, I was lapping roughly at the same pace as Bingley and Tom. And then the hard tyre came on, and I didn't like it whatsoever, and I was dropping off so much. Obviously, so I got the massive undercut of like 4 laps on me, and then obviously the hard tyre is like you can put it on lap 9, and it'll still have the same pace up until like lap 27, which is ridiculous. Kind of kicking myself that I didn't pit earlier, but like lap 12 or something. But it is what it is. Obviously, again picking up on what Tom said, if you've got 15 seconds of penalties, you shouldn't be battling that hard with someone that has about 3 or 6. You know what I mean? It's kind of you're kind of playing yourself into more trouble than it needs to be. Don't you can remember back to Verstappen and back at Monza last year, where he couldn't care less and he ended up losing a podium or something like that because he was battling a car that he didn't need to be. And that's exactly what happened. I mean, me and Tom were communicating in the thingy. Obviously, I knew Tom was disgusted with Sykes driving, so I said, look, you know, obviously he wants to race, so I know all I've got to stay is within like 6 seconds of him, and I've got him, to kind of spoil his day a bit. So we kind of worked there. Obviously, we're not on the same team, and obviously he lost himself a podium when he could have stuck behind Tom, pulled away from me, and got 3rd. But because he wanted to battle so hard with Tom, he ended up losing a podium, and that's the difference between a good driver and a really smart driver. So, but I'm happy to take the podium. Obviously, I hate Canada so much.
I do have a quick question. Actually, did you know how close you were to actually stealing 2nd off Towley?
Yes, and if I would have stolen it off him, I would have probably not turned up in France, because I asked Tom to hold up Syke to give me a podium, and if I was a stolen 2nd of Tom, I don't know what I've done with myself. I would have done team orders in France and let him past, for example, if there was a similar situation. But I wouldn't be able to live with myself if I actually saw that 2nd place. So luckily, 9,000 separated us.
That is really good to hear, and it's something. I just want to pick up on it very, very quickly. It's just a general comment to you and Tally, because I know you've raced together for a long time. But you two, when you battled, you epitomise fair racing and fair play at all times. I just want to say that because I've commented on a lot of your races, and it's always the same thing. You're both very magnanimous when you battle each other. When you're like talking about it afterwards, and it's very refreshing to hear. Because a lot of the time we hear, oh, such and such did this or this, that, and that, and the other, but you two, you're always on a straight and narrow. So yeah, it's good to hear. Good to hear on that score. France next week.
Respect.
Yeah, totally respect. France next week, Wobbo. A win?
No, another podium perhaps, but I'm just looking to finish in the points and hoping people slip up. But the thing is now, I don't really practice as much as I did on my last game. For example, I haven't actually been at the game since Thursday. I've been in Bournemouth all weekend, and I literally got in about half an hour before the race started, and I was had to get into it. So I'm not really into the game as much as I am, but I will turn up each week, put in my absolute all. But kind of feels like it's slipping away from me. So you kind of lose the motivation a bit. But I'm still here. I'm still battling. Still picking up alpha points. So
absolutely,
that's the main thing.
Not that I'm biased. That's what it's all about. Alpha points for Team Alpha Mo, of course. So yeah, absolutely.
Exactly.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that just about brings to the end. By the way, the chat is still going. Wow, it's good to see. I like controversy on my channel. Absolutely. I'm going to let the chat run for a couple more minutes.
Fuck the alphas.
Sorry. Fuck you too discreetly. Ben, because I want the chat to run for a couple of minutes. Talk to Robbo. Ask him some questions.
That was absolutely stunning. How on the pad do you keep up with these guys on a wheel? That's staggering. I can't do it. I'm on pad and all.
No, I was kidding.
Why, mate?
No. I just get lucky, really. End of the day, I was just trying to put myself in the right position.
Never. Did you not win this last year?
Yeah. Tom was sick for the last couple of races, so I kind of just picked it up where he didn't pick it up basically. So yeah, never again this year though. Obviously, Syke, Bingley, Tom is even destroying me now in like the last couple of races. So yeah, optimism is not there at the moment, but hopefully France could be a bit better. He says.
Well, you did a nice little job in fourth, just held your own, stayed on your own, and you represented the control pad users very well.
Cheers, man. I appreciate that. I've got a couple of penalties which I'm not proud of, so normally I'm one penalty and that's it normally, but
yeah, you get one, you're suddenly a magnet to them.
A bit more practice, I probably would have got away with just maybe 2, but 3 was a bit, pissed me off a little bit.
Oh, fantastic effort from yourself. Thoroughly deserved third place.
Yeah, congratulations.
Hopefully I'll see you next week in France, mate.
Yeah, sorry, I just talked over you. I didn't mean to, so apologies. Just to wrap things up real quick. That was an epic race. I don't know if I've ever had like 45 minutes of race time go so damn quickly. It was like fucking wow. But again, for guys watching this on stream, this is why we promote the Division 1 Elite guys. They're such good racers. Generally speaking, they're so fast. There's not many crashes. It's just fucking solid, on the limit all the way through. It's great to see. It's a reason to tune into us on a Sunday night. But what a great race. What an absolutely fantastic race. So in closing, we're moving on to France as we've discussed next week. We've got the Thursday race coming up at Division 3 with Positively Glad obviously streaming that one, and then I'll be back on Friday for the Division 2 race. CSR, of course, on Saturday, following us with the French Grand Prix in the CSR League, and then Sunday we'll be back with the Division 1 Elite Drivers. But thank you again so much for watching. Thanks to the guys at the podium, all the guys who raced tonight. You gave us some fantastic entertainment. Thank you also to Ben, my co-commentator Oppo, did a fantastic sterling job. Didn't get a chance to slag off Ferrari yet. Damn it, I'll have to do that next week. But for me, from now...
But you can't slag off the winners, can you?
Fucking yes, I can. Fucking Ferrari international assistants. But anyway, yeah, that Leclerc, what a dirty fucking bastard he is. But I've said it now. There we go. Anyway, that's it from me. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next week, but for now, it's goodbye.